Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you my Playwright framework, which is developed on TypeScript with Cucumber. Have done integration with Azure Devops, Jenkins, and also GitHub Actions. Now I will show you how we can execute our scripts customized. Let me go to Playwright UI framework in pipeline. This framework also has the integration with the feedback loop. Once the script is executed, it will automatically update the test plan with its status along with its individual HTML report. Now you will have the option of which branch you want to select, and this is also customized. During runtime, you can select which browser you want. Let's go with Edge browser or Chrome browser. You can select the headless mode or headed mode. You will also have the option to record a video. If you want to record a video, you can just keep it true. If you don't want, you can just keep it false. Here are the thread count in how many threads you want to execute your script. By default, let me go with the flow 4. And here you will also have the option to select the operating system in which you want to trigger. This Windows Server, Linux Server, or Linux Mint servers or my on-premises machines which are there in my local. This Mac latest, Windows latest, and Ubuntu latest are the um, Azure provided cloud machines. So let's go with Windows Server for now in this. This is my Azure DevOps test plan. Let me go, let me make this as active. If I want to trigger all these test cases, I just need to copy this suit ID. Here also you can see the suit ID. You just need to give SID followed by this. Now you just need to click on run. Now the script will execute. You can see it is on my Windows server. In GitHub, let me trigger it on Mac. This is my GitHub project. This is also Playwright. Yeah, it's just got started. Here you need to give the tag name, which one you want to trigger. So let me go with CDP. This is Chrome DevTools mobile version. If you want to execute in mobile mode or tab mode, you can just select it. So this is the suit ID, the SID. You can just give this. Then you need to select the browser. Since this is a Chrome DevTools protocol, you either need to select iPhone or Pixel. Let me just go with iPhone. And here also you will have the option headless or headed. You can also select the threads. Let me go with 8. And this by default it runs on Mac OS in my GitHub Actions. Let me refresh and open this. You can see the execution got started. Now I will show you the execution in my Linux Mint. This is my, as I said, this is my on-premises machine. Let me trigger this. Here, since I'm running it in on my Linux, I will just go with the Firefox browser. In this, I will just go with this is another website. If I want to go with any specific test case, I can just copy this test case ID and just give the TC. Let me go with suit ID itself in this Firefox browser. You will also have the options to select Brave browser or Opera browser. I just need to give SID. These are the unique IDs which are generated by the Azure DevOps. Now let me just build. You can see the console. If you want to see where my script is getting executed, you can just copy here. In this location, my script is getting executed at present. Normally, Playwright, you can see URO is not officially supported, but still it works fine in Linux. All are getting executed. You can see how the execution, it just downloaded all the browsers, and here is going to download the artifacts. You can see this is my personally developed artifacts to integrate the Azure DevOps. It comes from here. If I just go to artifacts, this is the one. You just need to copy this and you just need to run in your command prompt so that this will be downloaded. I have multiple versions developed. Even I have the same dependency for Selenium project as well. This is the one if you want to integrate your test cases automatically into Azure DevOps test plan, you just need to use this. This is going to generate the individual report and also it is going to directly attach it. You just no need to do anything once you add this dependency. It's a cakewalk. Now you can see this got executed. Yeah, this got executed. You can see this. Now let me come to here leaves. This is the one which I just executed. If you see, it just executed 3 minutes ago. If I just open that, you can see the individual report attached. You can just download this report. This is a neat report you can see. Here you can see in which browser it got executed, in Edge browser, and it also shows all the in which environment, headed or parallel execution. It also shows in which location this script got executed. Now we can go with the steps. Playwright gives a neat reporting where if you want to see the report, you just click on this. Else you can just again click on this. It is very neat when you compared with Selenium reporting. You can see the screenshots. This is executed in Playwright. It also shows operating system here 32, and this version 20 is the node version which was installed. Now let's open this. Yeah, even GitHub Actions also completed. You can see how the reports got generated, and it also updated the test cases. You can see the run ID which was created. If I want to go with that, I can just come here instead of going it from here. This is a CDP. You can see all got updated. I can just go to runs instead of going to that specific suite. I will just copy this run ID. I can just search. It will open. Then you can just click on this test results. If you want to go, you can just double click to see its reports. You can see the test case and test suite ID, everything. I will let me download this since the test case got failed, and you can also see the file name how it is generating. You can see the test case ID. Along with that, it will show the scenario name directly, and it also shows failed or passed so that everyone will have a clear picture. You can see it I have executed in iPhone. Here the OS is Darwin, so that whoever opens the report, they will have a clear picture on which browser and which operating system this script got executed. And you can see user runner. This is a cloud mission which I have executed. You can see in this step it got failed. You can see since I selected mobile, it got executed in mobile version. Can just close this. Now let me go with the Linux. This is still executing, and you no need to think about in Azure DevOps by default it will accept only 100 MB of file. If the file size is more than 100 MB, it is not going to attach it. So you no need to worry about that. This dependency is automatically going to zip the file if the size is more than 80 MB, and it is going to attach it. You can also see I have tested it. This file size is more than 100 MB. If the file size is even after zipping, if the file size is crossing 100 MB, then it is not going to attach, and it will just have the prompt like the file size is still larger even after zip, so the file cannot be attached. And this test case is 310. For remaining all, you can see the reports. If I go to my test plan here for this is the test case 310. You can see its status got updated, but you will not see the report for this. Just click on double click. You can see there is no file attached to this because the report for this is very huge. Normally, we will not have that much huge files. Here you can see this file was normally more than 100 MB. Okay, I think again this one also has the same thing. The file size is still large. I will show you how much the file size was. For remaining things, you can see the reports. You can just click, you can see test case and its passed failed status. Again, this was, I have triggered this in Jenkins with the Firefox in Linux. You can see in which OS it got executed. It will give you a clear picture. If I want to go to this location, I can just copy this. I will come to my Linux machine. I'll just copy. Here are the reports where I just need to click. You can see all the reports here. Now I am going to execute and show you the scripts in different browser. Uh, in this, I have executed in uh, Edge, um, WebKit, and also in Firefox. Now I am going to show you Brave browser how the scripts will be executed. I am going to execute only one test case. Let me pick anything. Yeah, let me take these two test cases. Let me let me copy this test case ID. Yeah, let me trigger it in Windows Server. This is the test case is 244. Now I want to select it in headless. I will just make it as false so that the browser will be executed, and we can see how the execution goes in different browsers. Since other operating systems are cloud, so I cannot show you, but this is my on-premises machines. I can show you how the scripts will be executed in Opera Brave browsers. Let's wait for this. And even I have uh, release pipelines. I will cover that concept in a different video, how we will be using the release pipelines during when the application is going into UAT or production. With these release pipelines, we can execute in multiple browsers with the different scenarios. Like we normally go with the end-to-end scenarios in release pipelines. These normal pipelines which I triggered are the daily scheduled jobs. If I just go to this, this is manually scheduled. If I go to this, here you can see this runs on daily scheduled. Yeah, now you can see script got started in Brave browser. Playwright is super fast when you compare to Selenium. That's why everyone is planning to move to Playwright nowadays. Now you can see script got executed. Now it is generating the reports. Then the status, test case status will be automatically updated. You can see here it's still not updated. Let me just refresh. Yeah, now it got updated. If I just go to this, I will have the report directly. Here you can say browser. So nothing is hard coded. Whichever the parameters you are going to select, those will be updated in the report. You can see all the reports, how it is. Whenever you want, you just click on this, and it also shows the seconds which step it got took. If you want to see how this video as well, you just go to here. Okay, since I didn't select the video, it didn't come. Let me rerun this with the video. Here, let me select the record video as true. Now I will go with the Opera browser. Let me just run it. You can select any operating system. Here I can show you how my old release pipelines were. You can see here, you can see it got executed on Windows. Now you can see Opera browser got automatically launched to execute my Playwright script. These things are not supported in Selenium. With Playwright, we can do this. You can execute your script in any browser, not only in Brave Opera. There are also multiple browsers. When the application is used by end users, we need to test everything in multiple browsers. It's not like we test only in Chrome and Edge. You can see now reports are getting executed. I got the report. Once this is executed, let me just see its execution. Yeah, just now I can just download the report. Here you can see Opera browser, but the main motto is to see the video. Now you can see the videos will also be with the test case ID and its scenario name. In HTML report only, we are having the passed or failed. You can just see here. You just click on this download. You can just play the video. You can see how the script got executed. Few people might need this video for debugging purpose. Everything is like customized. If you want, you just select. If you don't want, you can uh, change the parameter during runtime. Here nothing is hard coded, browsers and everything. Yeah, you just saw the video. Yeah, that's all for the day. Thank you.